Hey guys, it's Megan and I am here with my new hair. I love it so much. I just got it done this morning and it was just time to go dark for the fall and probably for the winter. I'm not sure what I'll do for the winter, but I just love it so much. You guys can watch it in my vlog. Kind of the process of it, it's so light because my hairstylist used these texturizing shears to cut out a lot of the bulk, and I have a lot of hair, and for it to be this light is really weird but really amazing. And she did waves in it, which I never have done, so I was I need to film a video and take advantage of my nice new hair. So I am going to do my first video of a new series that I'll be doing sporadically throughout the year, and it is what I've watched recently. And you guys know I love talking about TV shows, movies, YouTube stuff that I've been watching. I might sprinkle in some podcasts and stuff. I know that's not watching, but all that type of media, I just love it so much. I get really into it. I like to binge watch, I feel we all do, and I love seeing movies and stuff. Especially we're gearing up for awards season. I absolutely cannot wait until Golden Globe nominees and stuff are being announced, and I'll go to the movies every single week, and it's just such a fun time of the year for me to watch all those nominated movies. So what this series basically is going to be is talking about the different things I've been watching, telling you a little bit about them, not spoiling them, but just sharing with you guys what I thought about them, what I'm excited about watching in the upcoming weeks and months. And I just thought it would be a fun way to connect with you guys, and I love talking about TV shows with you, and you guys have recommended so many shows that I love. So I just want to keep that conversation going and have a dedicated video to talking about it. And of course, I'll talk about it in my vlogs and get ready with me as it comes up. But this video will basically round up everything that I've been watching since the previous video and just going on and on about TV shows and movies. So I'm super stoked. I have quite a long list because obviously this is my first one and I have a lot to share with you. So I also have I have two similar videos to this that I'll link down below. Netflix shows that people never talk about that should be talked about, and my favorite TV shows of all time. So I will link those down below. I'm sure those lists have kind of changed because I'm adding one to my list now that I can't forget to talk about because I've watched so much since then. But this video will just be a huge range of different things that I have watched, from Netflix shows, serious ones, really fun, lighthearted ones, and then movies as well. So the show that I've been watching most recently is Queer Eye, and this is a reboot on Netflix. There's 2 seasons. I've watched the first season so far, and it was 8 episodes, and I cannot wait to start season 2. But this show is so powerful, so full of heart and kindness, and just this amazing spirit in this show. And I cried in every single episode, and every episode is different because the Fab Five, who are 5 gay guys, go and make over a guy. They don't have to be straight or gay. I've seen episodes with both. And they make them over in physical appearance, but also really get into the emotions of each of the people and try to figure out why they aren't really taking care of themselves or what's really going on behind the scenes. Because as much as it is important to have a nice outside appearance and physical appearance, the most important thing is what's going on in your heart and in your mind. And so many of the men that they made over, it was just these incredible, powerful stories. And definitely the one that made me cry the most was with the gay guy that they made over. And just thinking about it makes me cry. I won't spoil it for you, but just go watch this show. You will cry. You will feel amazing. I feel so empowered and introspective when I watch the show, after I've been watching so many episodes, because I'm what do I want? Like, what do I want for myself? How do I get there? What do I need to do? Like, what are my goals? And I can like be whoever I want to be. I just need to figure out what I want to be, and then I need to figure out how to get there. And this show is just so amazing because I feel like a lot of the times, like, your physical appearance does affect your mood, and if you're not taking care of yourself, you don't really feel motivated to do other things. And just having that like makeover on the outside, and like me getting my new hair today, I feel like so alive, so thriving, so sassy, like I'm ready to take on the world. And it's just those little changes that make a big difference. So definitely watch Queer Eye, especially if you watched like in the early 2000s Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. I love that show. Me and my mom used to watch it when I was a kid, and it probably shaped me more than I will ever know, because I watched it when I was pretty young, and it's just such an accepting show, and it's just beautiful. So go watch Queer Eye on Netflix. 2 seasons, you'll blow through it, but definitely bring some tissues. Another really like heartwarming show is The Great British Bake Off, and that's also on Netflix. I watched the most recent season that's on Netflix, which I believe is season 5. Oh my gosh, this show, you guys, if you love cooking shows, you have to watch The Great British Bake Off. It is the happiest, most positive competition food show ever. Like, we would never have a show like this in America, because we're like, who's gonna get chopped? How'd they mess up? Like, it's all like negative and like cutthroat. This is so like positive, and obviously like it is a competition, but it's more of like supporting even the people that got kicked out on the first episode. Like, at the last episode, when someone's crowned a winner, they still do like a where are they now of all of the contestants, even like the people that got kicked off in the first episode. So it's very just like a loving show. I've learned so much about baked goods and like regional treats because it's set in the UK, and so that's been really fascinating. I've watched every single season, and I'll probably go back and rewatch because it takes a long time for Netflix to get the newest season, but it's just such a positive show. That show also makes me cry in the last episode because it's just so positive. And I have a lot of shows that I love that are pretty negative, but like Queer Eye and Great British Bake Off just make my heart so full and so happy. So if you want like a positive show, definitely watch Great British Bake Off, and you'll be really hungry. I always want to bake after I watch that show. Okay, another like lighthearted one is Stay Here. This is a show I kind of like on and off watched. It's on Netflix, and if you guys watched what was it called? Trading Spaces in the 2000s, Genevieve Gorder was on that show, and she's one of the hosts of Stay Here. And so it's a home design show, but it's about people that have like rental properties, like Airbnbs. And so Genevieve, and I can't remember the guy's name, but she has like a co-host who's more in like the marketing business side, and she is like the interior design side, and they help these people with rental properties redesign their space, make it like so much more like beautiful, and more like people will want to stay there instead of just like a bland old house. And then they help them on the business side of things. So it really combines two things I love. I love marketing, that's my field, and then I love like interior design. So it's a really fun one. They're like 30-minute episodes, so really quick to watch, and it's just like a nice lighthearted and also interesting show. They go to like different cities every time, and every episode is like so different because of the like needs of the people and the location that their rental property is in. So that's a good one if you love HGTV. Then a much more serious show, but a show that I mentioned in a Get Ready With Me, but I feel like I need to just shout it out to anyone that like will listen to me. You need to watch The Sinner on Netflix. The first season is on Netflix with Jessica Biel. Apparently there's a second season that I think just wrapped like up on live TV, and so hopefully Netflix will get it soon. You never know how long that'll take, but the first season is all that I've watched. I haven't watched the new second season, but I've heard it's like a completely different cast and like storyline. But the first season of The Sinner, I would really recommend going in blind. I love going into shows blind. That is probably my favorite way to watch a show, is to have heard about it but not really know anything about it. And just trust me that after about 5 minutes, you will be so hooked, you will watch the rest of the episodes just straight through. I watched the whole first season in less than 24 hours. I loved it. I loved it so much. I think about it constantly, and I watched it like a month or two ago. Like, it is super powerful, super unexpected. It's very intense. So definitely like mature audiences only. It's very graphic. It's just very, very intense in many ways. So if you're not like comfortable with like sex and drugs and like violence and all that kind of stuff, like definitely don't watch. But if you do like dramatic series, you will absolutely love The Sinner. I swear it is the best show that I've watched in a long time. And just the whole, like from the writing, the directing, everything is incredible. And Jessica Biel is a freaking superstar. Like, I have not seen her in anything since like Seventh Heaven, and to see her in such a powerful role and to see how truly talented she is as an actress was freaking mind-blowing. And she is an executive producer, I believe, on the show, which is like super badass. So watch The Sinner. Please go watch it. You will thank me. You will just book out the rest of the day and just watch it, because you will be so hooked after those first 5 minutes. Trust me. A show that I started but really need to finish watching is Maniac, and I had seen like little clips of it and stuff when they were teasing it, and to be honest, I really haven't heard anyone talk about it, even though it's with Jonah Hill and Emma Stone, who are like huge actors and actresses. So that's kind of weird that no one is talking about it, but I watched the first 3 or 4 episodes. I can't remember which one I got to, but I watched like every episode is like 45 to an hour long. Like, it's pretty long episodes, and I watched 2 or 3 and I'm still not like convinced or hooked. Like, some of the aspects of Maniac are very interesting. It deals with mental illness, which I think is something that should be talked more openly about. And so I wanted to support it and watch it and see like what they were all about. But a lot of it is just like super weird. Like, maybe it's just not for me. I don't know. One of you guys said I need to get to like episode 5 and then it will all start coming together. And my best friend Alyssa watched it as well, because she's like Emma Stone's biggest fan. Like, literally, she loves Emma Stone. So she watched it and she really liked it. And she was like, please stick with it, because she wants to talk about it. But I'm just not convinced after like 2 or 3 episodes. I don't know. So I'll probably eventually watch it, but it's not one that I really enjoyed watching. And even though a lot of shows that I watch are really like dark and like pretty depressing, I enjoy watching them and I get hooked on them. But Maniac I didn't get hooked on within the first like 3 hours, so that was like ugh. But I'll try to give it a shot. If you love it, please let me know, because I will watch it eventually, but it's just not one that I'm looking forward to watching, because I just feel like I don't really like it so far. So that's one that I'm like halfway kind of done with. Then I started to re-watch Riverdale with my sister Rachel. So we finished watching 90210, the CW version, which is on Netflix. If you want the most like teenage young adult drama, so much drama, so much drama. You will love 90210. It is so awesome. We were so upset when it was finally over because we watched it for about a year because we only watch it together. We love our sister time when we get to watch our shows, and so it was really sad when that ended. And then we were like, what should we watch next? And you guys gave us a lot of ideas, like Gossip Girl I really want to watch with Rachel. I saw like episodes here and there, and I read all the books, like obsessed with the books, but I didn't watch the series like actively. I know who Gossip Girl is, unfortunately, but I would still like to watch it because it is like that teenage drama, which we love. But what we started to watch is Riverdale, and I freaking love Riverdale. I've watched it one full time. I think I might have watched some of season 1 again when season 2 came out. I know season 3 is out, but Rachel and I started watching Riverdale together, so it's my one of my times rewatching, and I really want to watch more because for Halloween I'm going to be Cheryl Blossom, and I just need like inspiration. Like I need to be Cheryl on that night. So that has been fun to rewatch, and Riverdale is a show I recommend to anyone. I think that it's a really it's a great like teenage drama. There's so many like storylines and craziness going on, but it's also just like a fun show. Like it's very, I don't know, it's very CW is all I would have to say, but I was kind of like skeptical about it because I just didn't know what it was about. But basically it's like a teenage drama. There's like adult drama in it too, which always mixes it up, and Molly Ringwald is in it, and I get that I look like Molly Ringwald a lot. So every time I see her, I'm like, that's my twin! You'll have to let me know if you think I look like her, because like Uber drivers have told me like, oh my gosh, you look like Molly Ringwald and Molly Shannon. I feel like my name should be Molly because everyone thinks I look like Molly. But anyway, so Riverdale, yes, definitely watch that. Then I have 3 actual movies that I've seen lately that I had to encourage you guys to see. First of all, oh my gosh, A Star is Born. If you know me, you know how much I love Lady Gaga, like literal deep love for Lady Gaga. Oh my gosh, she is like my #1 celebrity. If I could meet anyone in the world, it would be Lady Gaga, like literally, oh my god. So she is the star in A Star is Born, and Bradley Cooper is her co-star and also the director of the movie, and he like wanted Lady Gaga to be this role, and their chemistry is undeniable. It just like reads so clearly through the screen, and all the like red carpets that they went to and stuff, I just feel her happiness when she is around him, and it's just so exciting for a fan to see the person you like really love be so happy. So the story of A Star is Born is devastating. You will leave the theater with your heart shattered, and so it's not like, yay, I love this movie, but it's like, this movie is freaking incredible. Her performance is insane. Like, I don't think of Lady Gaga as an actress, but she is able to take on so many personas that it seems so natural for her to be an actress. So I'm really excited to see her as like a mainstream actress. Like, it's so cool. And she just killed it, but her singing is obviously like, she has such a gift. She has one of the most beautiful voices. I know I'm biased, but listening to, like, I downloaded the soundtrack, I can't even listen to these songs without crying. She just is such a powerful singer, and she can express her emotions so much while she's singing. And that last song, oh my god, and just the whole thing. I will not be surprised if it wins Best Picture at the Oscars, if she wins Best Actress and he wins Best Actor. And if the actor that plays Bradley Cooper's brother in the movie, he could definitely win Best Supporting Actor. And it's obviously like Best Original Song and everything. So go see it. Bring tissues. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see it again. It's one of those movies that really affects you, and you will be thinking about it, and you will be so sad, but it's such a beautiful work of art, and that's just all I have to say. A really fun, just super interesting and like, oh, so fun movie is Crazy Rich Asians. I saw that twice in theater. I will definitely purchase it on DVD. It's such a rewatchable movie. It is just so much fun, good drama, good like love story, and like the mom doesn't want her to be with her son, but her son is like rich, but he's like a normal guy, and then she's like a normal girl. It's like Cinderella, like literally. There's a lot of correlations between like the movie, even like how the clothes that she wears and he wears, it's like very much like Cinderella. So pay attention to that, because I love picking out those little details. It's just a really great movie. You will laugh so much. Awkwafina, who plays the main character's best friend, is so freaking hilarious. Her and her whole family are so funny and just so sweet. It's such a sweet movie. There's a lot of like, just like heartbreaking parts in it as well. It's just a very well-rounded movie, and I loved it so much. I saw it twice, so that proves that. And then another movie I saw is A Simple Favor, which had Anna Kendrick and Blake Lively, and I never even heard about the movie until one of you guys asked me, are you gonna see that movie? And I was like, what even is it? And it was incredible, like seriously incredible. And it's really funny because Anna Kendrick plays like a mommy vlogger, so she's like a YouTube channel, and they like have her doing these like videos or whatever for her fans. It is such a cool like addition to bring into the storyline and to like add depth to her character that's very relatable for me. And damn, they're just great actresses. And the guy that plays Blake Lively's husband is the guy from Crazy Rich Asians. He's like on a roll, you guys. So he's like a hot actor right now apparently, and he is hot. So that was a great movie. I will definitely see that again and probably buy it on DVD, because it was very like twists and turns and stuff. And wow, the ending, I felt like the ending was a little rushed, but like what happened in the end was like unexpected and like really exciting. So definitely see those movies. Oh my gosh, you will not be disappointed. Now I'm going to get into things that I'm excited to watch. So things that I've been looking forward to in the next month or so. And you guys, I would love if you told me shows that you think I would like in the comments, or tell me shows that you're excited to watch, because I just love talking about TV shows or movies. So the thing that I'm most excited to watch is Making a Murderer Season 2. It comes out on October 19th, which is the following Friday when I'm filming this. Making a Murderer Season 1, I've watched at least 3 times, if not 4. I love Making a Murderer. Like, I obviously don't love what it's about, but I find the series to be really thought-provoking, and again, like such a devastating situation. And then Season 2 is going to be about Stephen Avery getting a new lawyer and what it all looks like to go through the evidence again, trying to get a retrial. And I find the justice system to be extremely fascinating, extremely messy and broken, and there's so many things that need to be changed about it. And the whole thing with Brendan being arrested for all of this is just like mind-boggling to me. And yeah, so I just cannot wait for Season 2. They have a little trailer that I watched, and I literally got chills. Like, I am so freaking excited about this. Like, wow. So that is what I'm most excited about. And next weekend I'm going to Alyssa's, and we're gonna like binge watch the whole series in one day, or like 1.5 days. And I just can't wait. We watched it one full time together, and we started rewatching it again. So we're pretty much obsessed with it. Another show that I've really been dying to watch is 7 Seconds. So I really don't know anything about it other than it's like a police crime drama, and it got Emmy awards, which is like super incredible, except it's so weird because it won all these awards, yet Netflix didn't pick it up for a second season. So it's like, what's going on here? But maybe it like wrapped up in the first season. I'm not really sure. So I really want to watch that because of the awards and all that stuff. I really like watching things that are like critically acclaimed. I just like to be that way and be all like, oh yes, I like what the critics like and stuff. I just find it really interesting to see what they think is like a great show. So 7 Seconds is on Netflix, and I've heard that the main actress is like freaking badass, so I'm really excited to watch that, and it seems right up my alley. Like, I love crime shows, like police dramas, stuff like that. A movie on Netflix that I have heard nothing but good things about is To All the Boys I've Loved Before, and it was like the top little like banner thing on Netflix for like 2 weeks, and I was like, what the heck is this? Like, I didn't understand why I kept seeing it, but everyone is saying that it is just like the cutest, happiest, awesomest movie ever. So I really want to watch it, and my sister has watched it and said I would love it, and my friend Zuri has watched it like 13 times. Like, she's crazy. She loves it so much. So I need to watch that, because if it's so cute and great that my friend has watched it 13 times, like, I need to watch it at least once. So that is definitely on my list. And then my last thing that I'm really looking forward to watching is not a TV show, but I'm so looking forward to Vlogmas, which is in December when certain YouTubers vlog every single day. I did it last year, and I really, really want to do it again this year. So Vlogmas, just the whole month of December, I feel like is so exciting. Like, from the day before Thanksgiving all the way until like New Year's is like the best time ever. So I love Vlogmas because it's just so happy, and it makes me feel like, oh my gosh, it's almost the holidays, and I just love it so much. So I'm really looking forward to Vlogmas, and if you want me to do it, please tell me in the comments, because I did have a lot of fun doing it last year, but it is like a big commitment to vlog every day, so I just would like to get your feedback on that. So that is everything I've watched recently, and there's been a lot of stuff that I've watched obviously before that, but just within the past like few months, that's what I've been watching and that I really wanted to talk to you guys about. But I would love to hear your recommendations in the comments below, and if you like the shows that I talked about, or if you watch one of these and you really like it after my recommendation, that is like the biggest compliment when someone's like, I watched that show you talked about and I loved it. That is so cool. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sure if you watched this whole long ass video, you love TV shows and movies just as much as me. So thank you so much. It means a lot to me for you to stick through this whole video, and I will see you guys really soon. Bye!